Hello and welcome to Century 21 Colony Hay Group's Property Market Update. My name's Jonathan Tomasini. What a year it has been so far in 2018. The Noosa Shire property market has been absolutely thriving and we're set for an incredible selling season for the rest of the year. Today I'll be highlighting 10 key observations and trends identified in the marketplace that might be of interest to you, particularly if you live here or if you own investment properties in the Noosa Shire. Let's take a look. Let's get started with number one. There's still a widespread shortage of house and unit stock, particularly in the beachside suburbs. The shortage of stock means that homes are selling much faster and generally at higher prices. Number two, buyer demand is mostly made up of upgrading or downsizing locals and people moving out of Brisbane, Sydney and Melbourne. Some of these buyers have been waiting up to 6 to 12 months for the right home to come available. Number three, most suburbs in the Noosa Shire have remained in positive growth territory, whereas some suburbs have just remained steady with a good balance of supply and demand. Lack of properties for sale will see this trend continue into the future. Number four, proximity to beaches, restaurants and cafes and the best coastal schools are at the forefront of buyers' criteria. Some buyers are already enrolling their children into schools, so a property purchase is often next on the list. Number five, the top-end prestige property market has never performed so well, and there are two key factors driving this multi-million-dollar market. Firstly, empty nesters and retirees from all over Australia are choosing this area as their forever home location, and they're not afraid to spend up big on luxury finishes and the hottest locations. Also, the Shire is attracting international interest, more so than previous years. Many expats who are at the end of their overseas work contracts seem to be buying before they return to Australia. It's not uncommon to have interest from places like Singapore, Hong Kong, the UAE, as far away as the USA and UK, all looking to secure their piece of paradise here on the coast. Number six, buyers are very astute in relation to property values and are quick to act on the best priced property. It's not uncommon to have multiple offers submitted on the one property. If a property sells quickly in your neighbourhood, chances are it was well priced and well marketed to the target audience. Number seven, the lending landscape has changed a little recently with some interest rate rises on variable home loan rates, even though the RBA cash rate remains the same. This increase will mean high outgoings for some property owners. The question is, will the other larger banks follow with the same rate rise? Time will tell. Number eight, on the topic of loans and interest rates, we're seeing some investors cash in their investment properties as their interest-only loans move to principal and interest. This is more common in large housing estates and unit developments where investors buying off the plan receive high depreciation tax benefits. This can also be a positive as it may release much needed stock into the owner-occupier market. Number nine, the holiday rental market continues to do well with higher occupancy rates being reported in many of the beachside suburbs. It's almost like Noosa is stuck in a permanent holiday season. It's not uncommon for southerners to come up and stay for a month or two outside of peak times just to see what it's like to live here. It's great to see and no doubt welcomed by many business owners and tourist attractions. Number 10, as we approach the end of the year, I think we'll see some shortages of houses and units in the permanent rental market. We are already seeing some shortages in rentals in the third quarter, particularly houses, which is putting pressure on tenants looking for accommodation near the CBD hubs. This will no doubt cause a spike in the rental values towards the end of the year. Well, that wraps up our property market update. I hope you find this information valuable and we look forward to bringing you more trends and data later this year. I'm Jonathan Tomasini. Thanks for watching.